wouldn't it be great if you could pop a pill or drink something which meant that when you went out on a Friday night, you were really good at either being like the belle of the ball and attracting people, or you could somehow get to be more attractive to people, or you could make someone fall in love with you, or if you're in a long-term relationship with a struggling, there was some pill that would help that long-term relationship. And we're kind of at that stage now with the neuroscience where that would potentially be possible. And there are certainly research groups who are looking into what chemicals are already out there which kind of mimic that neurochemistry. For many years, people have, anecdotally reported who use ecstasy recreationally that it makes you feel overwhelming sensations of love. It makes you feel very bonded to everybody you're with. We know from lab studies that people who take ecstasy on a regular basis actually become more empathetic over time. It actually seems to permanently alter something. So it seems to be possibly something a bit like beta endorphin, which it underpins long-term love. Great. So they're engineering MDMA at the moment to try and find out what the dosage should be and how we could give it to people. And it's being used in marriage therapy in the US at the moment as a trial to see if it can assist in marriage therapy, because a lot of people who go to marriage therapy are very entrenched in their position. They've lost empathy. They've lost the ability to see the other point of view. And so if you microdose ecstasy, which I don't suggest anybody does without clinical support, you go into this session, it opens up your empathy and you make progress because of it. And there's been reasonably good results from marriage therapy in a clinical setting. The issue with MDMA isn't that it has different outcomes for people. We don't know yet what its long-term consequences would be, for example, if you did take it for many, many years. The second thing we don't really know is what happens if you stop. So let's say you started a relationship taking MDMA. Should you tell the person you're in the relationship with that you are taking a love drug? You were taking a love drug at the time you met them, and you are still taking that love drug at the moment, believing that it will maintain the relationship. First of all, do you tell them? Secondly, what happens if you stop? You get to the point where, for whatever reason, you decide to stop. Is that love going to go away? And again, if you haven't told the person, you're kind of, if it does go away, mucking around with their life without them actually realising that that relationship was based upon an artificial stimulant. Because love and dating is such a multi-billion-dollar industry, if we get to the point where this can be commercially produced, someone is going to make a lot of money.